What's good, y'all boys? Hey man, so welcome back to another video with your boy Rio. You know what I'm saying? Today we are back with another reaction video. And today we are reacting to Trap Lord Ross, the murders of Lil Durk. I ain't gonna lie, this is like a 4-hour video. I'm not gonna do the whole video in one video. I'm gonna do like, you know, like 30-minute episodes, bits and pieces, you know, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The King Von Trap Lord Ross video that I did, I know I did not finish that. Only made like 2 episodes. Only reason I didn't finish that because I was recording off of my phone and off of my laptop, so that's too much work trying to like download the webcam, and then, you know, it take like almost down to 2 days for me to like download the webcam from my Google Photos, and well, wait for it to upload my Google Photos and trying to download it and shit, and then trying to cut up bits and pieces and shit, you know what I'm saying, try to like have no spaces and, you know, in the video. But since I got a webcam now to where I don't have to use my phone or whatnot, this webcam makes it much more easier for me to make videos, to where like if a video come out that I want to react to, I am able to like go to the video, react to it, edit it, and boom, drop it fast in one day, or just drop it a day later or 2 days later. You know what I'm saying? Cause like with this right here, I don't know when, you know, I'm gonna drop this, but most likely, you know what I'm saying, cause right now is 12:48. So my goal is to react to this video and then drop it the next day. And then I'm gonna keep doing that, cause like I'm gonna uncover this, but then I'm gonna also react to this local Florida rapper, cause I know he wanted me to react to one of his songs, cause he had texted me on December 11th or December 10th, and I had told him I was gonna react to his shit, and I didn't do it yet, but I'm gonna do it. And also make sure to keep a lookout for a reaction video that I'm gonna do later on, cause I'm gonna react to Denzel Curry Black Flag freestyle. I had heard the song, and I think, you know, I want to react it for y'all, but I don't want to make the intro too long. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit the notification bell to where you can update on what I'm doing when I'm posting. Make sure you follow my socials down below, and let's get into this video.
Everything in this video is taken from public sources. I cannot be held responsible for content third parties publish. This video is a collection of rumors, lyrics, legal paperwork, and my own opinion. This video is covered by fair use and contains my own personal analysis.
Okay, before we get into the video, I really want to say that Trap Lord Ross doing this video, like, okay, it's kind of cool he doing it, because like, you know, it entertains us, but at the same time, Lil Durk is dealing with a case right now. So by him dropping this, it could literally be no way that Lil Durk can get off this case scot-free, because this video could literally be the reason why Lil Durk can face the death penalty or have a life sentence. Because I'm telling you, if Durk get hit with life or get a death sentence, Trap Lord Ross, no disrespect, it might be a lot of niggas. It might be a lot of niggas coming for your head, my brother. Cause everybody love Durk, real shit. Just like everybody love King Von, RP Von, RP Nuski, RP D Thing, RP LA Capone, RP J Money, RP Big A, RP them boys, RP Duck, RP Britt, RP T Roy, RP the rest of them. Free Just Blow, free runner number 9, free C-Day. No, was it C-Day? Yeah, C-Day, round number 9, free Dirt, free DD, free Just Blow, free Moonwalk, free them boys. Real shit. RP to KI. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. HK, Zella. You know what I'm saying? RP to him. I don't even know him, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just paying my respects. And RP JoJo. But yeah, like for example, like with videos like this, he could have posted this like, because like if Durk would have died, or if Durk would have been like sentenced to life in prison, then boom, he could post this or whatever. Just like with King Von, he made a documentary of King Von after he died, and then because like, yeah, hey, King Von is in another world or whatever. And you know, he posted this. Well, he posted King Von documentary, and you know that doesn't affect King Von. It just keep his name alive, and you know it just help us know more about Von. Others may see King Von as a serial killer. Me, I don't see King Von as a serial killer. I see that King Von grew up in a bad community in Chicago, and you know he had no escape, and you know he was forced into that life. He saw his friend die and he picked a side and he stayed over there, type shit. But violence, I don't condone violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gang banger. I'm not a gang member. I'm just a regular nigga, type shit.
And critique of publicly available information only. Visit patreon.com/traplawross if you want uncut, extended, and early versions of my best videos. In 2024, Chicago rapper Lil Durk was at the pinnacle of his career. One of the leading pioneers of drill music, the violent modern incarnation of gangster rap, over the course of his 14-year career, he'd released a series of mixtapes and albums that cemented his place as one of the most influential and impactful gangster rappers in history, and earning him the nickname The Voice. Over those years, he racked up 4 Grammy nominations, finally winning one in 2024 for his inspirational hit song All My Life with fellow rap megastar J. Cole.
He had 4 Grammy nominations?
Earning him the nickname The Voice. Over those years, he racked up 4 Grammy nominations, finally winning one.
Laugh Now Cry Later with Drake, Donda with yeah, he was on the album Donda with Kanye, and All My Life with J. Cole. Yeah.
One in 2024 for his inspirational hit song All My Life with fellow rap megastar J. Cole. The song went double platinum, selling 2 million copies by the end of 2023, an uplifting anthem for the streets. It included an infectious hook where Durk claimed that all his life, people had been trying to hold him down. He rapped that they never thought he would make it out, but they couldn't take him and they couldn't break him. In his verse, he admonished the media for calling him a menace and using his past against him. He rapped about sitting down with the mayor of Chicago and politicians in an effort to change his image. Durk had presented himself as a misunderstood and falsely persecuted artist who was trying to provide a positive message to the downtrodden community he'd emerged from. But it would turn out that this may well have been one big facade, as the world would soon find out the dark reality behind Durk's music was much worse than anyone could have ever imagined. As on October the 24th, 2024, rap fans around the world would get news of a bombshell allegation, as federal prosecutors would announce that they had charged 5 people connected to Lil Durk's OTF record label and rap group with the murder of a young man named Savia Robinson, aka Lil Pab, the cousin of rival rapper Quando Rondo, who had been brutally shot to death 2 years earlier at a gas station.
I mean, hey, if your team take out a dude from another team, one of y'all dying is bound to happen. Because you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. So shit like this was bound to happen, but me personally, for them to get caught, they did it sloppy. Just like with you know, the O Block 5 or the O Block 6. They did it sloppy. They killed Duck in broad daylight in downtown. That's the stupidest thing you can ever do, my brother. Stupidest thing you can ever do. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was willing to crash out for 100K in an old blockchain, but hey, that ain't my place to really talk about it, because you know I love Vaughn, I love Muwak, I love OTL, I love O Block. I'm not saying on no dick ride shit. It's just I grew up watching this no, not watching this, but I grew up listening to this I grew up listening to Chicago drill music and paying attention to what's going on. I started off with Chief Keef and Lil Jojo. Then I transitioned to Lil Durk, Lil Fo, and then Shooter Shells, G Herbo, then King Von, and then you know the list goes on and on. Shit, Wooski, FBG Duck. Then yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the list goes on and on type shit.
In Los Angeles, with Pab's death and the chilling aftermath caught on camera and broadcast on the news for the whole world to see.
New details.
Oh, another thing too. I'm not gonna be pausing as much, but I'm gonna just say this though. You can literally sit here and ask me anything about Lil Durk. No, matter of fact, you can literally sit here and ask me anything about O Block versus 63rd. I will, you know what I'm saying, tell you like, okay, how. Matter of fact, that shit make me sound like a snitch. I ain't gonna say that. No.
Details tonight in a deadly shooting near the Beverly Center. We've learned the victim is a friend of rapper Quando Rondo. Video from the scene appears to show Quando Rondo distraught while first responders move the body. So far, no arrests have been made.
It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in one car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back. Deputies found it peppered with bullet holes and a shattered window. One man inside, a member of Rondo's entourage, had been shot. The 23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died. A scene left with remnants of the fight, shoes left in the street, doors flung open. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
The details and footage of this disturbing murder would be seen and read all around the world. But not only was it a brutal hit, carried out in broad daylight.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I can't imagine that type of pain, seeing your family member or friend die in front of you, and it's like they was just alive and well right in front of you, and it's like bullets start flying, you ducking and dodging. And then like you run out the car and it's like you see the police pulling out your family member lifeless body. I can't imagine that pain, but at the same time, hey, Quando, you got into a fight with King Von, and your homie popped around the corner and shot Von twice in the back. The Atlanta police saying, oh, those bullets did not match with Lil Tim gun. The police shot Von. But me personally, I'm like, it's obviously on fucking tape that when Von fight Quando, as soon as Tim come around the corner and start pulling that trigger, Von fall down to the ground. How the fuck can the police be literally in the distance, see Von fighting, and just start shooting? Bro, Lil Tim killed Von. Those bullets came from Lil Tim gun. He probably got rid of the gun and had a different gun on him to where, the charges could be dropped or whatever. Because like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, Georgia is a stand your ground state or whatever. But the police did not kill Von. So y'all delusional ass fans talking about the police killed my favorite rapper, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of getting heated because like only reason I'm getting heated with shit like this, cause it's like, my nigga, it's a whole fucking video showing us that Lil Tim popped around that corner and shot Von twice in the back, and then he kept letting off bullets. But after them 2 shots, his gun got jammed. Slutty and Louis came around the corner and shot at Tim. It was just Slutty. Slutty came around the corner, shot at Tim, shot him in his leg, and then once Tim fell down to the floor, Slutty gun got jammed, and then once his gun got jammed and he tried to run off, he got popped in the head. I just realized what the fuck I'm talking about. I keep confusing Slutty and Louis together. It was Louis. Louis shot Tim in his leg and Tim dropped. Once he tried to off Tim, his gun got jammed, and then once he tried to run off, the police shot him in the head. Same thing with Slutty. Slutty did his thing. He tried to run off. Police shot him in the head, but Slutty died. Louis got hit with a headshot, and now he dealing with complications of his you know what I'm saying, head, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, leaning off, but, you know, he going through surgeries and shit. He having a slow recovery, but I find it weird that, like, the police dropped the charges of Lil Tim shooting and killing King Von. But Slutty goes to jail for shooting Lil Tim trying to defend King Von. I understand that Georgia is a stand your ground state, but Louis was standing his ground. Von didn't have no fucking weapons, bro. All this nigga did was fight Quando. Got shot. Laid there on the floor. His homies shoot the shooter. Then once his gun jammed, the police come around and shoot this nigga. Let this nigga recover and go to hospital and shit. Then arrest this nigga and charge this nigga. Man, some stupid ass shit, bro. That's why I don't fuck with the police, man. Like, bro, everything is caught on tape right there. Like, use your fucking brains, bitch.
With no regards for the safety of the public, but it took place next to one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city, the Beverly Center shopping mall. A brazen murder that ironically bared the hallmarks of a similar murder carried out in Chicago 2 years prior, where another rap rival of Lil Durk's, FBG Duck, was gunned down by a group of 6 men, with that crime also being caught on surveillance footage.
Okay, this murder right here ain't got shit to do with Durk, bro. I love King Von, but I'm gonna be 100. This was all Von work. Von put out that Bonnie, and then he upped the price. They finished the job. He gave them 100K and some change in the video of Broke Ops by King Von. This ain't got shit to do with Durk, bro. This killing ain't got shit to do with Durk. It's just King Von. I love Von, but I'm being honest. It's just King Von, and we all know it.
In its entirety. Once again in broad daylight in a busy tourist hotspot, a high-end fashion district, with the murder happening right outside the Dolce & Gabbana store.
Well, Rob, Chicago police tell me that these 3 victims were targeted, that 4 men in 2 different vehicles came down Oak Street, stopped right here in the middle, and started firing. Lights, sirens, and crime scene tape taking over one of Chicago's most notable streets. Word is spreading on social media that the 26-year-old man pronounced dead is a well-known Chicago rapper.
To see this happen in the middle of the day is very, very disturbing.
And just like in the murder of Lil Pab, FBG Duck was left to die in the middle of the street, traumatizing innocent members of the public.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I won't say Durk. I mean, I won't. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, though, from the video that we saw of Duck getting shot 16 times and still moving, bro, Duck got shot 16 times by a nigga that had a chopper, that had a Drake. Allegedly, they say it was Muwop that killed Duck. Ran down on Duck while he fell to the ground and let off shots. They say it was Muwop, allegedly, but in the video of the aftermath, Duck was still moving. He was still breathing and everything. He was still moving. Mama Duck said it was a chance that Duck was going to live if the police did not just stand around and let him bleed to death on the floor. And then if the ambulance would have came on time, I ain't gonna lie. If Duck would have survived that, I feel like his career would have been blast off. I ain't gonna lie. He survived that. You know what I'm saying? And don't have to deal with being paralyzed or dealing with any type of complications. Career would have been shot off. Probably would have been neck and neck with King Von and Durk type shit. But hey, RP Duck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not choosing sides. I ain't finna be biased. Duck, a good ass rapper too. Real shit. King Von, one of my favorite rappers too. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I fought with him. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, paying attention to like what's going on. Listening to like some of their songs from 63rd. You know, listen to, you know, some of their songs from the BD side. O Block, Land Run, 300, 600, Front Street, NLB. LLMB, you know what I'm saying? No limit type shit.
One of whom was even hit in the crossfire.
Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm here. I'm in the Gold Coast. I'm in the Gold Coast right now. And man, I was just riding my bike, y'all. I'm just riding my bike. Man, they shot FBG Duck, man. I don't know who shot him, man. I just ran into this, y'all. Man.
But interestingly, all of the men who were involved in the murder of FBG Duck were found guilty of murder, despite the fact that for over a year while the case was being built, they seemingly ran free, expecting no consequences and incriminating themselves extensively. Some of those people involved in the murder were dead by the time the FBI swooped in and delivered justice, and many of those involved were close friends.
I ain't even gonna cap. I really find it crazy that Trap Lord Ross literally took the time out of his day and make a whole 4-hour documentary of Lil Durk's situation and a 2-hour documentary of a King Von situation, and took the time out of his day to literally spend God knows how many days or months or hours to come up with this video. Durk just got arrested, I think in October, I think. That nigga spent majority of his time piecing all this shit together.
Of Lil Durk himself. One of those convicted, Marcus Smart, known in the streets and on songs as Moo-Wop, was a very close friend of Durk's, even being seen on flights with Durk, flexing wads of cash shortly before his arrest and posing for pictures, calling himself Gangsta Killer.
I gotta get on that. Who got the most views? Who got the most views? It's yours.
All of this isn't a good look for Durk, but the most important piece of the puzzle is another infamous figure in the Chicago gangland, as well as its buzzing drill music scene. Infamous Black Disciple member and apparent leader of the O-Block faction of the gang, King Von. Allegedly, Von had orchestrated the murder of Duck and put a 6-figure bounty on his head prior to the murder. But this wasn't Von's first time taking a life in Chicago. Von had allegedly killed 7 people in the gang war between the Black Disciples and the Gangster Disciples in Chicago, something that I broke down in detail in a 3-hour documentary on my channel where I actually argued that he indeed met the FBI's definition of a...
Mark my words, I'm going to finish that King Von documentary. I got y'all.
Serial killer. Somehow, Von always managed to evade justice, either beating his murder charges in court due to lack of evidence or not being charged at all due to the fact that his murders...
This nigga Von got a lot of mugshot. Like, if you look at Von mugshots, that shit look like a yearbook picture, bro. Real shit.
Usually committed in the dead of night in the slums of Southside Chicago, rather than the broad daylight assassinations that his friends would later carry out in front of the public. King Von was one of Lil Durk's best friends, and when Von beat his last murder charge at the end of 2017, he decided to follow in Lil Durk's footsteps, becoming a drill rapper too, and openly rapping about the many murders he'd allegedly committed. Von's raps, openly bragging about real murders he'd apparently committed, made him a star in drill music, and with Lil Durk's help and guidance, he quickly became the most buzzing gangster rapper in drill music.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a good wallpaper. How do I screenshot this? How the fuck do I screenshot this? I can't even screenshot this.
Von's raps, openly bragging about real murders he'd apparently committed, made him a star in drill music, and with Lil Durk's help and guidance, he quickly became the most buzzing gangster rapper in drill music. But in his heart, Von was still a violent thug, and his tendencies to commit brazen violence would begin to impact Durk's career. In 2019, Von and Durk, along with 2 other people, would be accused of attempted murder.
I won't say violent. I say Von just had to knock off somebody that was in his way type shit.
And armed robbery, with the 2 appearing in court together.
Case against a rapper accused in a shooting outside of the Varsity will move forward. Today, Lil Durk appeared in court where a judge ruled there was enough evidence for him to go to trial. On Friday, detectives from Atlanta and Chicago testified in the criminal case against rapper Lil Durk in Fulton County Court. They say around 5 in the morning on February 5th, Lil Durk, whose real name is Dirk Banks, and his co-defendant, Devon Bennett, were seen on camera involved.
It's crazy that Von been in jail so many times to the point that, like, the nigga is literally swinging around in the chair, not giving a fuck, bruh.
In shooting Alexander Witherspoon, a person police say they knew.
They were hanging out. They went to a studio to make music.
The rapper and Bennett listened to the evidence against them in court. Police told the judge later that night the victim, Banks, Bennett, and others went to a nightclub, a gas station, and ended up in the parking lot of the Varsity. That's when Weatherspoon said he was robbed and shot.
Interestingly, Durk looked stressed and nervous in court, while Von looked comfortable and in a familiar domain. Durk and Von would refer to themselves over
that
nervous in court.
Oh shit. Okay. Lil Durk looks like the kid that never got in trouble at school, and it's his first time going in the office, and King Von looks like the one kid that always does and is comfortable. I mean, hey, he ain't lying, cause bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Back in elementary, I was like Von. I always got in trouble. And it's like, anytime I got in trouble, I just didn't give a fuck. The only time I gave a fuck is when my mama stormed to the school and she beat my ass from the time she grabbed me from out that office all the way to the car, all the way to the house. Then yeah. But then like around middle school, I was like dirt. I was trying my best to like not get in trouble and shit, but I kept ending up in shit. And then it's like, I got to the point that I was getting real close to get kicked out of school. Then high school, same thing. Only got suspended twice. Actually, 3 times. That was like my senior year, and that was it.
While Von looked comfortable and in a familiar domain, Durk and Von would refer to themselves over the years as the Evil Twins, and in one song titled Evil Twins, they referred to themselves as that and went back and forth, repeating, "If you do it, I'ma do it," even saying "go hop out the car and do it." Clearly Von was a dark and negative influence on Lil Durk and his career. Von was in the habit of doing real crimes and rapping about them in his music without a care for who heard it. And if Von did it, then Durk would begin doing it too. But unfortunately for the Evil Twins, Von would suddenly die in November 2020 after launching an unprovoked beating on the rapper Quando Rondo in front of an Atlanta hookah lounge. Sometimes in life,
all I'm gonna say is, bro, nobody knows what the fuck was actually going on between Quando Rondo and Von, to the point that Von just went up and, and snuck his ass. Nobody doesn't really know. Real shit. But I hate seeing this video because this shit break my heart. Because it's like, bruh, y'all should have just let them fight. Nobody jump in, let them fight. Nobody jump in, nobody shoot each other. Just let them fight, and then everybody go home. And y'all just get caught from that. Y'all both make money. Y'all both got attention on y'all. Type shit.
Every action has a reaction, and the reaction from this beating resulted in one of Quando's friends, Lil Tim, jumping out of the car, opening fire, and killing King Von. Ironically, Von, the demonic killer turned rapper who had seemingly murdered 7 people in Chicago and got away with it, ended up getting shot dead after starting a fist fight with a rapper rather than in a shootout with gangsters. His feud with Quando Rondo started on the internet rather than in the streets, off the back of a back and forth with Quando's friend and label mate NBA Youngboy, who seemingly didn't want to proceed with a collaboration with King Von. This was followed by a petty back and forth where Von took pictures with the mother of Youngboy's child. Von essentially died over nothing more than an internet back and forth with a rapper, turned fight, turned self-defense shootout, and in the end, he was no longer here to face the music for the murders that he'd done and arranged. But after King Von died, Lil Durk was still running free. And interestingly, after Von's death, Durk was able to make a maneuver and have the attempted murder and armed robbery charges he caught with Von miraculously dropped. The sudden and tragic death of King Von.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that Atlanta shooting case that he was on with King Von, I ain't gonna lie, that had a lot of us fans feeling like that Durk snitched on Von, to where all the charges got on Von, and then Durk just got off scot-free. Cause like they did say that if Von was still alive, he would have been in jail for that murder and not Durk. So that right there kind of made us fans and Durk ops feeling like, damn, you just snitched on Von. Even though Von did, but it's like you just snitched on Von. Like that ain't right, gang.
Meant that Lil Durk had a second chance to escape the cycle of violence and focus on his music career. But despite his promising rap career, it would seem that the death of his evil twin, King Von, consumed Lil Durk. And in the midst of the killing of one of Chicago's most dangerous rappers, who seemingly always got revenge for any of his friends that were killed, a dark trend would emerge, where fans would goad Lil Durk, begging him to get revenge or slide for Von, with rival rappers like 6ix9ine even mocking Durk openly and asking why he hasn't.
I ain't gonna lie, 6ix9ine started this. 6ix9ine started this slide for Vaughn shit. He started this shit, bruh. Once he started this shit, a lot of fans, I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. We took part in commenting under Durk shit, said, hey man, when you gonna slide for Vaughn? When you gonna slide for Vaughn? You know, it's been like a year. It's been like 2 years. It's been like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, couple months, couple days, couple weeks. Like, come on now. If it was you, Vaughn would have been slide for you. But you know, hey, that wasn't our place to say anything. That wasn't our place to, you know, even speak on that. But we all did it. But by 6ix9ine saying this, that shit just put a lot of attention on Durk. And you know, yeah. So we all knew that if Durk would have gave in, then you know the shit would have came around and bit him in his ass type shit.
Avenged his friend, ultimately showing off the infamous text that said slide for Von in blood in the music video for his song Gine, and rapping that his friend got shot and he just made music about it, taunting Durk, telling him to get a gun and go and get some get back, and saying that he knew he wouldn't ride out and get revenge for his friend on his own. Clearly, all of this trolling struck a nerve with Lil Durk, and not only did Durk lose Von, but over the years, he's lost over 30 friends to street violence, up to the point where fans have speculated that he's actually cursed, as I broke down in another video on the topic. And not only did Lil Durk lose Von in 2020, but in 2021, his beloved blood brother D-Thang was also murdered at a Chicago nightclub in another incident that was seemingly gang-related. Now, just being completely honest, I can't imagine being in that situation. I haven't lost a friend or relative to murder the same way that Durk has, and who knows how the average person...
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Nothing too. Me personally, I feel like 6ix9ine is the reason why a lot of us feel like that Durk probably sacrificed King Von, LA Capone, Chino, and D-Thang, because a lot of people that was close with Durk died being around him. But that's what some of us people that was like closed-minded and that doesn't really know what's going on, that's what, you know, we thought. But if y'all actually dug deep, everybody had their own situation going on, their own beef going on type shit. Chino, I don't think Chino had beef with anybody. Me personally, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, Durk Ops was trying to like send a message to Durk, because the person that killed Chino is the same person that killed Durk cousin on Nuski. RP Nuski. Wait, hold on. So the timer just went off, so you know, we gonna have to pause the video right here. But what I was saying though, yeah, Nuski was I mean, Chino was outside a burger joint. I think he came from a meeting with Durk or somebody, you know what I'm saying, to where he can set up something for Durk. And Chino was sitting in his car, and then I guess F051 Melly came up and shot him while he was in the car, and then he also ended up killing Durk's cousin Nuski when he was chilling in the car outside the store that Durk was in. Once Nuski was like getting shot at, Nuski tried to drive off, but he crashed his car into the store that Durk was in. And then, you know, there's a picture that's online where you can see Durk seeing Nuski's body, then he turned around walking away crying. You know, that shit actually hurted him, but hey, that's part of street life type shit. But we're at the end of the video. We're gonna pause the video here. We're gonna pick up on this video tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure to try and post a video tomorrow. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit a notification bell to where you can be updated on what I'm doing when I'm posting. Make sure you follow my socials down below. Make sure you follow my Instagram and my TikTok, because I post skits on there. Because like anytime I post skits, I post them on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube shorts. You know what I'm saying? To keep being consistent, you know, keep being going. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to like actually enjoy some shit. But catch you guys next video, and we're out. Hey.